Let's wait for the roar of the crowd. That's not the train. That's the crowd going crazy. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. And I'm forever yours. Faithfully. Boom, 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 boom. Someday. One day love will find you, break those chains that bind you. Just a small town girl living in the lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. That's enough. I gotta get going. That's enough of that tunnel. Get your man, act like a performer. Man, get your stuff straightened up. Be good to you. You are not going to believe this. I got carried away in a tunnel singing Journey songs. I'm not kidding. I spent too much time in that tunnel and got carried away singing faithfully. And I can't sing. And I exited the tunnel. I was doing all this, being stupid. Exited the tunnel the wrong way. I almost made it back to. I almost made it back to McDonald's. Crazy. It reads, John, we will take it from here. Be good to you. That's Cajon Pass, leaving it, and let me point out, right in there, right there, is McDonald's. It's not too late to turn back. I also want to spin you around from Cajon Pass. This is the ridge of mountains that I'm hiking on, and there's a road out there. It's been done. I haven't done it, but I've known hikers to do it. That's the road to Wrightwood. You can get on that road and hike that road to Wrightwood, I believe. I haven't checked the map. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. We're not doing that. Be good to you. Hello, I'm about 6 miles out of Cajon Pass, 5 or 6. And this is the only water source between Cajon Pass and Wrightwood, which is between 20 and 26 miles, depending on which exit you take. It's crazy. 26 miles, and this is it for water. Be good to you. There's a hiker coming down right before that light rock. There's one of my buddies coming down. And while I got this trail in view, you can see it up there going that direction. That gain is what I call a typical PCT gain. Good morning, sunshine, and good morning, people. How you doing? I slept at the water cache about 6 miles outside of the McDonald's. Today, gonna be a huge day. Huge day. I got 6,000 feet of elevation gain over 20 miles. And I gotta do it because I have a trail angel that's already scheduled to pick me up at Inspiration Point. So sorry if I'm out of breath. I am going at a pretty good pace. This 6,000 feet of elevation is spread over 20 miles. So it's not a huge grade, but it's still a grade and it's still uphill. There was about maybe 7 or 8 hikers at the water cache, and they were all complaining about this upcoming trail. So wish me luck. Be good to you. This is the type of grade I'm talking about. It's just a steady grade. It's like going up a wheelchair ramp for 16 miles. Be good to you. I'm going to give a little context to elevation gain. I'm hiking a little less than an hour and a half, about an hour and 15 minutes or so. Right down there, that's the water cache. There's a car right there, right beside it. You see the trail there. Look at the view. This is what an hour and a half gets you. Be good to you. I am taking a little break, and this is the perfect time to review everything. Right there is the freeway. It's McDonald's right in there. Came up, so from McDonald's I came up, took this little ridge, took some switchbacks, came down, and right in there is the water cache. That's where I started this morning. Came up this ravine right here. I'm about 3 miles in, so this is about 3 miles of 350 elevation per mile. So I'm about 1,000 up. And it didn't cross my mind, but at the water cache I could hit that dirt road and hit that paved road, and that paved road goes all the way up at a perfect pitch. It's very straight, right to Wrightwood. But that didn't cross my mind. Not at all. I can see the appeal of it, and I wouldn't judge a person who did it. Anyway, be good to you. That's ahead. Bam, bam, bam. Be good to you. I got the zoom on. Hope I can be a little bit steadier. Joker and Lucas right there. I can hear them yakking. They're passing that bush out there. See them? I'm 3 hours in this climb, and way down there, bam, that's where I started. Be good to you. 4 hours, and water cache is way down there. Be good to you. Okay, this has been 5 hours now. That water cache is at the base, way down there. And we're starting to be able to see other towns. There's a freeway that goes through the pass. Be good to you. Hey, this is a little dirt road. The trail goes, I'm getting a little rain. The trail goes on the other side of this little knoll, this little hill. And there is a storm brewing over there. And I'm trying to put that hill between me and the rain. That's what I protected myself against. Now we got one crazy hiker who decided to hike the storm side of the mountain. But from my time in Colorado, you don't want to mess with that. I think I made a good decision. Be good to you. Yeah, this side of the mountain, bright, sunny. Seems like a fair day. You go over that ridge there, and it is not fair or nice. Be good to you. I was afraid to get on this wrong side of the mountain, and sure enough, I did. Be good to you. It's a bit windy. Just a little bit. Not very bad, but just a little bit. Be good to you. Bad side, the good side. I'm literally 2 minutes down trail. Be good to you. 6 hours. I can't see the water cache. I can barely see the freeway way out there with McDonald's. We're about cloud level. I don't know how high that is, but we're cloud level. Be good to you. And that is a half a day of elevation gain on a PCT. Be good to you. Getting cold. Be good to you. Man, I only got three more miles left. Be good to you. It is wet and it is cold. Be good to you. As you can see, I made it safely to Wrightwood. It's a bright, sunny day today. Yesterday, it was not. Man, it was stormy, sleeting, raining. I was wet, cold. My fingers were numb. I had gloves on. I was still cold. I was absolutely freezing. I had to quit making videos because I had to move along and stay warm. I did not feel like pressing start on a video. Sorry about that. Today is a lot different. Absolutely amazing day. I want to point out my modification. I now got a ground sheet. A ground sheet does come with the tent if you purchase it, and I did, and it only covers the sleeping area. So all this white you see is dirt if you use the ground sheet that they supply by the company. I got a piece of Tyvek at Mountain Hardware here in Wrightwood, and I made a ground sheet that covers the whole inside of the tent. What that does is I can get in and out of the tent without dragging dirt into the tent. This zipper right here, stays up out of the dirt. My pack can now sit outside the tent, but out of the dirt. What I'm trying to do is keep the tent cleaner and quit bringing in dirt into the tent where it gets on my zippers and where it starts to wear the netting out and everything else. I want to keep my tent cleaner. So in the morning when I wake up my merry little eyes, when I pack up my tent, I will pack up my tent. Let's say my tent is now packed up, and I will fold this Tyvek and keep it separately. That way any dirt on the back end of it, the back side of it, won't get on my tent. And tomorrow I'm heading out, and baiting pile is tomorrow about noon. Be good to you.